Alright, here we're going to be, in this video, we're going to be finding the centroid of each of these triangles based on the graph. Now, there are some methods we could use to sort of calculate where the centroid is, but we're actually just going to kind of do kind of a rough sketch here to locate it. Now, the centroid is what's called the point of concurrency of the three medians of a triangle. And a median of a triangle is a segment that goes from one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. And that's in your notes, so I don't have to write it down right now. It's in your notes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate the three midpoints. Look here, this one is 1, 2, this side is 3 units long. So we're going to put point right there in the middle, 1.5 long each way. Then we're going to go, this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units long. So 1, 2, the median is 3 units into it. This one, if you notice, we go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2 to go from S all the way to R. So it's 3 steps of that pattern, up 1 over 2. So the midpoint is going to be halfway into the second step, right here. Then I'm just going to take this old CD case here as a straight edge because I can't find one. And we're going to, best we can, we're going to draw in these 3 medians. So from point S to the midpoint of the opposite side. And then from, let's see here, from point Q to the midpoint of the opposite side. And then from point R to the midpoint of the opposite side. And it looks like they all cross each other at this point right here, which is, let's see, -5, -6. Okay. And that is the centroid of that triangle, the place where the 3 medians all intersect, or the what's called the point of concurrency. They all come together. All right, let's take a look at another one. Here we've got Hij. Let's see. First, we're going to start by finding the 3 midpoints. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from J to I. So the midpoint will be halfway, or 2 spaces over. And then we've got, let's see, from I to H is over 1 and up 3. So it's going to be over, halfway up. So over a half a space, up a space and a half. Halfway over, halfway up to the midpoint, roughly there. And here we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So halfway up. So it's up 3 and over 5. So halfway up is up 1.5 and over 1, 2.5 to the midpoint here, approximately right there. And we're going to connect our 3 midpoints to the opposite vertex, like so. And then find our centroid. Appears to be right there, and that is at -1, 0. A couple things to point out. This, you may not have the most accurate way of finding your midpoints. We had to do a little bit of kind of guessing. It's about halfway in between those two, or halfway in there. And you may not draw the straightest lines possible, but if you're close enough, you should be able to find where the centroid is. And keep in mind that they're all whole number coordinates, so there's no fractions or anything like that. So if your lines are a little bit off, you're probably going to be you're looking for the closest whole number pair of coordinates. And I will leave the remaining 6 problems to you. Remember, first step, find the 3 midpoints. And the midpoint is, if it's on a diagonal, it's going to be halfway over, halfway up. And then after you found the 3 midpoints, you just connect each midpoint to the vertex on the opposite side. And where the 3 segments connect is your centroid. All right, good luck.